a top salesperson usually are easily able to strike a conversation with any stranger and create trust, establish commonality. Uh, a top salesperson also know how to talk to people, and they know how to listen. They know how to observe the person that they're talking to understand their want, their needs, and their fear, what they're looking for, what their personality is. A top salesperson also understand how to understand the person's personality, and tailor the conversation toward the person's personality. A top salesperson also understand how to figure out the why, the motivation of the person that he's talking to. Because without understanding the motivation, you have nothing to sell. You don't know how to approach the person that you're talking to. A top salesperson also understand how to, like I said earlier, understand the personality. Because if you do not understand the personality, if you're talking to person A according to the preference of a person B, you will not get anywhere. So a top salesperson is able to create trust right away, and a top salesperson, most importantly of all, cares. They truly care. They're genuine. They want to understand. They generally care about what's going on. What's the pain point of the customer. They listen. They sit there. They ask the right question. A top salesperson must understand how to ask the right question. Once they ask the right question, then they sit there and listen. They know how to listen. Listen to clues, listen to motivation, listening to the reason, listening to the pain. If you do not care about the customer, there's no way you're going to pay attention. The only way you can pay attention, the only way you can figure out exactly what's going on with the customer is when you truly care. So I would say out of all these traits of a successful top salesperson, caring about the person, truly have a heart, truly care about what's going on with the customer is the most important trait. And if you are able to, do all this, and on top of that, you're a really good storyteller, you can get your point across, and by showing facts, by demonstrating success stories, to make you more credible. And if you can do all this, practice, do all these steps correctly, you do not need to close. You do not even need to have the closing skill. A closing skill is only needed if you didn't do it correctly in the beginning. So if you do everything correctly, you do not need to close. You will be able to close the client automatically.